Good evening, everyone. Good morning for some, good day for others, depending upon where you are. Folks, I was about to end my day, end my evening. I was watching my Flash and just getting things together so I could get myself prepared for bed when it popped up on my laptop that Jussie Smollett has been released by an appellate court, state of Illinois. Now, I was a paralegal for quite a few years. When the appellate court kicks a case back to the lower court, the circuit court, they do that because they found something. I'm going to keep it in layman's terms, okay? Something went wrong. The lower court did something wrong. Jussie Smollett is out. Now listen to this. On a $150,000 bail, of which he really only has to pay, traditionally, like $15,000. In his case, he doesn't have to pay anything. That's one element of strangeness. No, that's the second element of strangeness. The first element of strangeness is that the appellate court kicked it back to the lower court. Second is he's got a $150,000 bail. He only needs to put up $15,000, but in his case, he doesn't have to put up anything. So I'm like, wait a minute. Something's wrong. Now, when the event first happened, I threw some cards down for myself, kitchen table read, I call it. And it was so confusing. I put down all 78 cards. This doesn't make any sense at all. But I did see some things that told me that it could possibly have been a setup. And then it was said that it was a hoax. I said, well, a hoax it can be a setup. And so I left it alone. But now that we've had two beauty queens who mysteriously leaped off their respective balconies to their deaths, and we have another celebrity whose skull was literally bashed in and around, I don't know what to think. I'm very suspicious about what I see in the news. I always have been because I used to work in the news a bit for a very, very short time. But now this is ridiculous. So what I did, I threw down the cards. Yes, no spread. And I asked, point blank, was Jussie Smollett set up? This is what I got. Ace. There's one ace. There's a second ace. A third ace. And a fourth ace. Now, 4 aces means definitely yes. Definitely yes. So I am not sure what is going on with that young man or what he's gotten himself into where someone would go to great lengths and set him up like that. His acting career is destroyed. His musical career is destroyed. Right now, he's persona non grata. So, this tells me that there was someone pulling the strings of the attackers. There was someone pulling the strings of the two Nigerian brothers. And to me, it looks like it was all done for show. Remember, folks, when we're talking television and movies, we're talking about illusion makers. Illusion. And where there's illusion, there's what? Shadow. Where there's shadow, you cannot see the truth. Not even when you're reading the cards half the time. So, let's just see out of curiosity. Now that Jussie has been released, let's see what happens from there. This is going to be very short. I did not expect to come on tonight. I had been working all day on something special for you. I have figured out how I can include healing sounds with my readings for you, and also how they can come together in the form of a book. So that's what I was doing all day. What I'm going to ask is, now that Jussie is off on bail with no bail, what happens next? What happens to Jussie Smollett now? What's going to happen to Jussie Smollett? Let me grab my phone. I need to look up. I don't know what his birthday is. What happens to Jussie Smollett now? What happens to Jussie Smollett now? Be right back. Jussie. I'm looking for his wiki. He's a Cancer, right smack on the cusp of Gemini. Okay. Not Gemini, I'm sorry. Leo. So, no, I'm right. Gemini. He is June 21st. So he's got a lot of wishy-washy in him anyway. He moves in two directions at one time. That doesn't help. Overall energy is the Emperor. The Emperor is one of power, individual power. Pulling yourself together, getting your business straight, getting yourself straight, and rule. And look at this. Completion, the world. A cycle that has come full circle. And what's crossing that? Indecision. There was celebration. Recent past. There's the conflict. And the manipulation. This is a card for manipulation. Stalemate. What in the world is going on? See, take a look at this card. Do you see how justice is blind, or the woman is blind? That tells you right there everything has come to a stalemate because there's something that we're just not seeing clearly. We're blindfolded. So a decision cannot be made. Hermit. So he's going into isolation. There was some shenanigans around him. Everybody around him was showboating. He was showboating when he called the police. The police even got into the act, showboating. The DA got into showboating. And even the mayor got into showboating. But did anybody ever take the time and get into the facts? Okay, I guess he will have nightmares and find it difficult to sleep. trying to bring his life back into balance here. Not sure what he's working with. He just hopes he can do it. It's going to take some time too. And look at this. Starting all over, brand new. Stepping out on faith here. Stepping out on faith. It's also the card of people think he's a fool. Okay. Now this could be Jussie, King of Cups. But we all know his emotions, they run deep, but he lets you know what they are. And here is being overburdened with emotions. Now, the dealing, trying to reconcile the past. Definitely trying to get out of jail. And feeling we have abandonment here. Okay. So he's going to, right now his task is to pull himself together. I want to know why. Let's see if we can pull together why. Where are my little Normans? Why he was set up. Yeah, and who? Where are my kippers? I'm going to use them both. Come on now. One more time. I'm sorry, folks. The sage is putting the light out. Let's go with this. Why was Jussie set up? Why was Jussie set up? Spirit says to destroy his career. So who did it? Why was Jussie set up? Who set him up? Now we know the purpose of the setup was to destroy the career. Spirit was very clear on that. Thank you, Spirit. Why was he set up? This reading is for entertainment purposes only, and everything on here is alleged. Who set up Jussie Smollett and why? Oh my. Oh my. We have an older woman. Courtship. Imprisonment. So someone did a lot of thinking about a courtship. Oh my my. Oh. We have a lot of female energy involved here. Main female. Privileged lady. Some ingenue. This woman had money. We're dealing with moneyed people here. And it looks as though he was set up to go to jail because of a courtship he had. Now, keep in mind, Jussie Smollett is gay. So even though we have female cards, that doesn't mean he was involved with had a courtship with a female. His imprisonment could have been being involved with another male with feminine tendencies. You know, feminine energy, feminine, you know, gay somebody, okay? A guy who was gay. We have expectation and a journey, a long journey. Change. Now, I don't know if Jussie was involved with the older woman who got angry with him, or older man who got angry with him. Here's where the lie comes in. Here's the thief. Here's the lies, the deception. And it's right underneath this main female. Let's say person. Keep everything. There's a message here. Huh? Here's adjudication. Here's the death. Look at this. This court scenario has come to an end. Get out of Dodge. Here we have a partnership. And they have left, whoever these partners are, whoever these people are, that partnership is a marriage card also. They have left. Here we have thoughts. Or maybe they're thinking of leaving. Folks, it looks like to me he was involved with the wrong people or the wrong person, and someone got mad and set him up to send him to prison to get him away from someone that they loved. One of those scenarios. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. Ooh, okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have an official person. We have a child and a main man. In this case, I do believe the child is just a symbol of new beginnings, fresh starts with an older man. No, this one came first, okay. This older man is wealthy. To me, it looks like this older man is gifted with being able to make or break you in the industry. This is occupation. Yes, I got you this job. I'll take it from you. Wow. And this person is of high honor. This is probably Jussie. That high honor, we have despair. So that means the reputation has gone south. Income has gone south. That means it's been taken away. And it all seems to be, again, it's going back to work again. It's going back to work. Somebody in that industry, you had sudden wealth, somebody in that industry, these folks were paid. His community, as friends. This is the people he was working with some kind of way. Wealthy man again. Well, Jussie was a wealthy man. Now his health is on the line. Money's on the line. Look at this. Okay, here's the meeting room. Remember, the family room is the conference room, the meeting room. False person. He was dealing with a false person. Could that also mean he's a false person? Well, he's an actor, dear. I don't know. They're always false people. And look at this. Did I do that? Oops. Sorry, folks. What was the concern? Lovers. You see it right there. This is what started it all. This is what started it all. Okay, and to continue. Okay, solid ground. The house. Message of concern from the courthouse. He's going to be freed completely. and he's going to be moving in a definitely new direction after this, and this is Jussie. So what this looks like to me, I've already said it. I've already said it. He was involved with the wrong person. He was in an entanglement. And because he was in an entanglement, he was expertly set up. And from what it looks like, they're all in that industry. Now, who? A woman did it. Out of curiosity, I want to see what the Lenormands have to say. Wait a minute, I've got them upside down. I broke them down and have message of love. Long term. Anyway, okay. I'm going to ask the same question. Let's see what the energy of the Lenormands have to say. Why was Jussie set up? Well, we know why. And who did it? I feel like I should shuffle more. Okay. Energy said no. Who did it? Now, this is the Lenormands. This is a woman committed or a woman married. Jussie was messing with somebody's husband, allegedly, and she got him. Now, you tell me. You tell me. Who did it? Who did it and why? Oops. There. Who did it and why? Okay. Says it all. All right, folks. Thank you for watching me. If anything else pops in my head, I'll jump back on, but not tonight. I'm getting ready to end my evening and prepare for bed after I clear myself from this reading. Thank you for joining me again, as I said, but you know when something starts nagging at me, I've got to get up and do a reading on it. And if I think it's interesting, I'm going to share it with you. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. We are over 1,000 subs. I've been so busy I didn't even get a chance to celebrate that with you. But thank you for your support. This is Grand Madam, wishing you much love and a good evening.